Sock actually ended up winning. For the most part, Fed comes out in this matchup. He's 4-1 overall in this series. But Sock won last time. It was an insane 3-game thriller. I expect something very similar here today.
Yep, that overall series 4-1 in favor of Staksrud. Jack Sock hat backwards, dialed in, ready to go.
1-0.
Here on championship court.
As you mentioned earlier, Drew, the winner of this will go on to play Marsh game and then comes back in insane fashion. So whoever wins this is going to have their work cut out for them in the semifinals tomorrow.
And this one a little overcooked there by Fed at the kitchen. 3-0 for Jack Sock here out of the gates. Yeah, Marshall Brown, he's been raising eyebrows all week long. Some of those results. And there's a dandy from Staksrud.
I mean, that's just a beautiful shot down the line. I mean, one thing Fed's going to do so well all match long is just his speed. He's quick. Maybe he's not quite as tall as some of these other players out there. Jack Sock is 6'3", Fed 5'11". He can use that speed and he can get aggressive and just find those angles that you might not be expecting.
1-3. Point.
Back-to-back points here from Fed. Staksrud defeated Zane Ford in 3 games in the round of 16.
Little drama in that Zane Ford matchup as well. Energy guys really wear their emotions on their sleeve.
Point.
Jack Sock had a very difficult win over Augie Guh a couple days ago here on this court, and then took care of Spencer Smith yesterday. And there's another outstanding shot, just paints that line.
Yeah, beautiful passing shot, clipped at the tape, rather the edge of the line there. Fed decided to just let that one pass, wasn't sure if it was going in or out. Unfortunate for him, clipped the line. Jack Sock off to a hot start here.
5-2.
That one sails wide. Sock had the slow start in that Augie Guh match. Nearly hit a ball out of the stadium. Jonah, you're a baseball guy. You would have loved it. Ball's probably still going right now.
Yeah, it might be. Oh, that's nasty. What a shot there from Fed. I mean, that angle, that inside-out forehand, that's lethal.
3-5.
What great cat and mouse.
Such great cat and mouse. I mean, those little decisions. Is he going left? Is he going right? Where do you position yourself on the court? Fed was on the back foot pretty much that entire rally. A couple of great saves from him, don't get me wrong, but Sock had the control. Nice put away from him to close out the point.
Now a little discussion here with Don Stanley. Sock known to take his time on the court. He'll go over that towel early and often. And Federico is no different, but also have to mention, I'm not sure, Jonah, Sock can go 3 games because, I mean, that Augie Guh match, I mean, he was suck and win here, the high altitude. It's almost like a prize fight. You know, he's got to win with a knockout.
Well, the one advantage that Sock has over Fed is that maybe not happy about it, but Jack Sock already lost his entries in mixed and in men's. So he doesn't have to worry about the fitness later on today for that or later in the afternoon yesterday. He's coming in pretty fresh. He just played that singles game yesterday morning, and he's here now. He's been looking good in singles, but lost a couple of very winnable games in mixed and in men's doubles. So maybe doesn't have to worry about that, but certainly still has to worry about Fed on the other side.
Fed's got to play it. Oh.
Side out.
appreciate that on both sides.
Yeah, both players painting the line there. Sock, the baseline. Fed just caught the line on the edge there.
Six.
Here comes Jack. Jack, be nimble.
Side up.
As I said earlier, he's got the height advantage on Fed, about a 4-inch advantage, but Fed's generally going to beat him in terms of the speed. So you're going to have to see Jack Sock really pushing the angle, really forcing Fed to move around the court. You have to push him to the extremes if you want to win a rally.
Point.
That one sails just long. 7-3 now here in game one. Good start for Jack Sock.
7-3.
Sock has so many great results, Jonah, but still looking for that elusive gold medal here on the Carvana PPA Tour. He said, Drew, it is going to happen. I have everything focused on it.
Right, he's made the podium 3 times. He got 4th place at Virginia Beach. He had the silver medal earlier this year, March in Red Rock. But yes, that gold medal has still eluded him in singles. Surprising given his prowess, his tennis background. Almost feels like he has to have had one at this point. But the competition out here, it's just so tough, Drew.
Oh, just wide. Barely missed there from Sock.
3-7. Point.
So a point for Staksrud. Meanwhile, for Fed, gold in Sacramento, as we mentioned, that wooden paddle tournament. Also at the Masters back in January. Hasn't quite had the year he had in 2024. And how could he ever duplicate that?
4-7.
But still as good as any men's singles player, as he just misses the serve there.
Well, you're going to see these players going for bigger serves than you might see in doubles or mixed. In singles, it is so important that you are trying to take the advantage at every moment. That's why you're going for those small margins, painting the line, going for those deep serves to put your opponent on the back foot early.
Side up.
One other thing that we'll see in men's singles that we don't see as often in women's singles is you're going to see people approach that kitchen line quicker. Sometimes maybe you'll exchange some ground strokes at the baseline, but there will be that cat and mouse at the kitchen. There might be a dink or two. Generally, the women's game is a little bit more baseline ground stroke heavy, but we will see a bit of a mix, a bit of a balance here on the men's side.
Yeah, saw some good cat and mouse that last match with Kate Fahey. 7-4 now in favor of Sock. Just wide, Staksrud unhappy. So entertaining to watch these two guys go at it.
That was a great decision from Fed to go back down the line there because Sock was already moving middle. He already knew he had to cover that space, but he just didn't quite get enough lift on it and hit the tape. Another beautiful shot there from Jack.
So now game point for the number 6 seed, Jack Sock. Comes in with that wicked forehand, incredible power. That one nearly fell in.
I know that would have been brutal for Fed. There's no question. Jack was, I mean, just reaching at that very far out of his range there, but nearly clipped the back of the line.
Once again, Fed frustrated. Staksrud had that real exciting match with Chris Hayworth at the Lifetime Open. Those two really testing each other.
10-4.
Fed came up just short. And this one will go wide, so Jack Sock takes it 11-4 in game one. Didn't exert a ton of energy. A good sign for him in this first. courtesy of Gabriel Joseph. And now Staksrud serving here to start. And how about Hunter Johnson earlier today? How impressive was he?
Oh, we've seen some very good stuff from him. Important that he kind of gets back in the groove of things. Still looking for a gold medal ever since he took that #1 spot in the men's singles rankings. Great opportunity to do so, as you said, with Ben Johns out of the draw.
Mentioned Ben Johns too. He had such an incredible run in men's singles over the years, but you just get the sense that the entire division is just kind of going into a new stratosphere, isn't it?
And it's just so much more volatile than it used to be, right? I mean, it's not necessarily going to be an upset win if Sak is able to take this. We see this kind of stuff day in and day out on the PPA Tour. You're going to see upsets. Singles is just that close. We have that much parity right now on the tour.
3 straight points for Fed. Good start here in game 2. And now wide from Sak. Conditions certainly benefiting Jack Sak. Such an incredible ball striker. That one sails. Side out back to Jack.
Just a little too much weight on it. Fed had to really just stab at that one and pray. So he did get a paddle on it, but he just couldn't control it quite enough, just given how outstretched he had to be.
Side out.
So the near side, the favorable side throughout the week, not really the case today. It's been kind of a toss-up.
We've seen how tricky the lighting conditions can get here on Championship Court in the evening, with the sun kind of punching through these awnings on the side. Right now, though, conditions seem relatively even. Players shouldn't have to worry about the sun in their eyes too much.
Oh, comes off and Jack can do nothing.
I mean, it just dribbled off the tape and died. Sometimes, if that one maybe dribbles over, goes wide enough, you might be able to find the ATP. It looked like Jack was thinking about that for a moment, but really could do absolutely nothing. The ball lost all speed when it hit the ground.
Lands in the court, hits the leg, it's a dead ball, he wins. Yeah, it's a dead ball, he wins. If it lands in the court and hits the leg,
What Jack is probably asking here is if it hit the metal on the bottom of the net or potentially on the side. He's asking if there would be a redo or if there would be something. Maybe he was unsure of where that ball contacted, but I think the call from the ref is that that ball hit the ground, did not hit the bottom of the net.
Point.
And now heavy-handed that time. Federico 4-0. So just the response he was looking for.
Side out.
Sak brings the hammer that time and still looking for his first point. How about this venue, Darling Tennis Center? So suited for pickleball. It has become such a home here on the Carvana PPA Tour. These great gladiators on center stage.
Great attempt there from Jack. One of the fun storylines of the weekend that has already been talked a bit about is last time, or rather the first time we were ever at this amazing venue. Hayden Patrickman was 15 5 years ago, playing in 4-5 singles and winning it. So obviously the PPA coming a long way since then.
Side out.
Good job by Jack, applying pressure there. Staksrud on the run. Real nice documentary came out on Jack Sak, presented by Selkirk, called Changing Courts. If you haven't seen it, go to YouTube, watch it. Really, really good stuff about the life of this incredible athlete, changing courts from tennis to pickleball as he gets his first point.
1-4.
Here's Jack again, and
Point.
Joan, I know you love high school sports. Jack Sock at Blue Valley North in Kansas City, 80-0 as a high school competitor.
That is unreal, unreal, and I guess that's the kind of thing you're going to see if somebody then goes on to be a 4-time Grand Slam champion.
2-4.
And an easy tap
Side out.
for Fed, but Sock able to cut the lead in half. A good side out there.
And Jack was flying around the court that time. I mean, we were seeing him earlier forcing Fed to do a lot of movement. That time it felt like Fed was finally in control, at least staying up at the kitchen, and then put it away with a nice, just gentle tap from the line. Making Jack move. That's definitely what Fed's going to have to do if he wants to take this second game.
Four-two. Point.
Just missed. Staksrud with a 5-2 lead.
5-2.
Oh, just beautiful paddle work.
Oh, look at that finesse. That is just too pretty from Jack Sock. We saw a heavy ground stroke, big power battle on the left side of the court. Shifts over to the right, little spin, job done.
2-5. Side out.
Sock wondering whether that's worth a challenge. We'll play on here.
5-2.
Oh,
Point.
Almost a mirror image of a rally we saw, but I've been enjoying the scenery out here and enjoying all the little fun things we got going on around the venue.
this is all the fun you would need here at the Darling Tennis Center. 6-2 now for Fed. Sock will serve.
Yeah, why go anywhere else? I mean, you're seeing the flair, you're seeing the finesse. Another example, Jack Sock getting a little tricky with it.
Side out. Six-two. Point.
That ball called just out. The lead now is 5 for
17.
Fed. That ball just a little bit wide. Let me tell you something, Jonah. I had a chance to go to the Lionel Richie concert on Wednesday night at the Wynn.
Wow.
If you're in Vegas and he is ever playing on the Strip, go see him. Just incredible. And is that on the line? Yes, it is. A point for Jack. I know that's a little before your time, but this guy, he is the sound of my childhood. All his records, I have them. And he was just sensational. The crowd just was so into it from start to finish. It was unbelievable.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
3-7. Point.
And now Sock starting to feel it here in the near court.
And Fed, I mean, you're seeing the body language start to fade again a little bit. Just not quite as agile on the kitchen line that time. Kind of frozen in place.
4-7. Point.
So an opportunity here for the 6th seed.
If you're Fed, you got to be taking a
5-7.
timeout right now. A couple of unforced errors in a row.
Oh, needed that shot, and he gets it, goes into the bag at the perfect time.
Glad that he stayed locked in there.
7-5.
Put it down the line.
Oh, is it in? Yes, it is. Crowd loving it.
Just perfect. with that ball right in the kitchen, so close to the net. At the end of the day, there's nothing that Fed can do if that ball is in, so Jack just had to place it, and he did.
So Sak threatening here. It appeared for a moment this was going to be a Fed runaway in game 2.
Point.
How about this?
Yeah, we got a fight in our hands here, Drew. That timeout from Jack, very effective at getting the momentum back on his side.
So the pressure cooker right now is on, and Jack Sock has his hand all over the dial. This to tie.
Point.
It's good.
Wow, and we are all square. Look at this. Jack Sock is on a heater right now, and still no timeout in sight for Fed.
Seven.
Oh, there it is for Jack Sock. He's got the lead.
And he is absolutely locked in right now. I mean, it looks like he can do no wrong. In that same situation where Fed has beaten him before, put the ball into the corner, Jack has recognized the problem, and he is just hitting it harder, making it a little more awkward for Fed to push him into that corner, and it is working.
Oh, just hits that rate sign. Side out back to Fed. Now strap yourself in. The rest of this game, too, is going to be exciting. Lifetime ball in play.
7-8.
A little heavy on the return.
One thing that Fed's been doing a lot better in the second game is just hitting the ball a little heavier, putting a little more weight into it on the serve.
Side out.
We heard Jack talking about that during the timeout, knowing that he would have to make some adjustments if he wants to make this comeback happen. And, well, clearly he has changed some things, and it has worked.
You know what is usually said when it's this score in this area of the country? Dave Fleming? Can't say it, though. That license fee is in play. See Dave a little bit later on with Adam Stone. Sock plays it off the net court. Are you kidding me?
Point.
Wow. Fed had a big choice to make there. That ball looked like it was going out, and he decided to just hit it. Thought he could put it away, and unfortunately for him, he couldn't. Jack was able to get that one back. Unreal. A decision that he probably thought was inconsequential at the time, but he's really feeling that now. Down by 1.
9-8.
Tough get for Fed. Sock drops it in the open court, and now he's got match point.
Oh, I think this is something special. I mean, Jack is on fire. In a 5-6 point hole to start this game, and now he has a 2-point lead, about to win this match.
Fed puts it away. Still within range here. Still doable.
Yeah, knew that he just had to put that one across the court. Nothing that Jack would be able to do to get that one back.
And Jonah, clearly here, Jack a little winded.
Starting to see that long match yesterday be a problem.
8-10. Point.
Tui not there. It's a 1-point game.
After review, the rally stands. The ball was in. Loss of challenge. No free challenge remaining. 1 free challenge remaining. We'll resume play at 9:10.
As we said, that's not much of a surprise. It didn't seem like a genuine question if the ball was in or out. More of a, we'll see. And just sit on the sideline and take a breather.
9:10.
Sock just wide. Oh, he had the shot, was in position. Just needed that little flick to drop inside the line.
And you see that little smile. He knows how close he was rehearsing that motion again. I mean, he came as close as you can to putting it on that line, but just missed.
Point.
And now the lead's going to go to Staksrud. 3 straight for Fed. And he can take game 2 and send it to a third.
11-10. Point game, timeout, change end.
Could get a challenge here, will we? Ball looked like it had a chance of being in.
No challenge.
Fed calls it out, no challenge. And a surprise there. Staksrud will take.
Point.
Jack Sock gets the first point here in game 3.
1-0.
And a good start for the big man.
Point.
Seeing a bit more patience from both players when it comes to coming up towards the kitchen line. Saw a decent ground stroke battle there from the baseline.
2-0. Side out. 0-2. Side out.
Staksrud not happy.
And again, just missed it by a hair. The 2 biggest reactions we've seen from him today are balls that are, for the most part, almost perfectly well executed. They're about an inch off.
Point.
Evidence to overturn this.
After review, the rally is overturned. The ball was in. Loss of challenge. No free challenge remaining. No free challenge remaining. 1 free challenge remaining. We'll resume play at side out 0-2.
Love the quick call by the officials too.
Yeah, not a lot of uncertainty there, and good confidence from Fed to make that call.
Time in 0-2.
No problem for Sock. Comes up to the kitchen, puts that one away. Winner of this match gets Marshall Brown. Victorious today over Connor Garnett, the 22 seed. Marshall Brown making a heck of a run.
And as we talked about, winning over Michael Lloyd and Dylan Frazier in the 2 rounds previous. So he is very much a player to watch this week.
Side out.
And we got another tournament update for you. How about Roscoe Bellamy? His resurgence continues. Victory over Gabriel Joseph, the player who eliminated Ben Johns. So Roscoe is rolling here in Vegas.
Well, both Roscoe Bellamy and Gabriel Joseph were, you could have named them Kingslayers coming into the quarterfinal. It was Gabriel Joseph who took down Ben Johns, the 7 seed, and of course, the greatest pickleball player we got. And it was Roscoe Bellamy who took down Christian Alshon. Also a very one-sided affair on paper, but a big upset win. So, as you said, big matchup and yeah, big win for Roscoe.
Zero.
Oh, what a shot from Jack Sock.
Well, cross-court passing shot while Fed is at the kitchen. It sounds like an almost impossible combination of shot to achieve, but Jack, I mean, he made it look possible. You saw Fed moving over to the left, so Jack was able to catch him in stride, just ripping that ball across his body. Good angle.
4-0.
Oh, Jonah nearly had it. That would have been just as good as the prior shot, but just into the net.
Yeah, that one very tough to get back. Instead of shot-making ability that was reaction time tested, he did get there. He did get his paddle on it, but he couldn't quite lift that over the net.
0-4. Side up.
And now Staksrud just cannot get the car out of the garage here in game 3.
Yeah, we're trading side outs right now, but every once in a while, Jack is able to get a point, and that's why he's got 4 and Fed's got none.
4-0.
Make the ball anywhere.
Side up.
Sock again. Got to be careful. Some of these errors, don't want to get too down on yourself. Seen some of these players really beat themselves up, and throughout the course of a match, especially in singles, you got to stay positive.
Well, Jack knows he could have done more with that ball. It was almost a flat shot, not a great one from Fed.
0-4.
Jack could have done a little more with it, but just didn't quite get enough on it.
Tough to get to. Oh, yeah.
Side up.
Well, you see that smile from Fed. He knows it was a mess up there at the net. He did a great job to get the ball that just dribbled over, but then a little awkward shot right into Jack's wheelhouse, and he smoked it.
You know, sometimes here some of the complainers say that men's singles now becoming too much like tennis. I don't buy any of it. Still have plenty of that, what we just saw.
Side out.
I think it's a good mix right now, Jonah. Power, finesse, craftiness on both sides. Love it.
There's so much strategy to every single part of the game, and that's what makes it so great. I mean, you're not seeing everybody at the kitchen all the time. You're not seeing everybody at the baseline all the time. Just like you would in tennis, you have to recognize when your opponent's on their back foot, when you can make that advance towards the net. You're seeing a great example of it with Fed and Jack. Every time they put their opponent in an awkward spot at the baseline, they take that opportunity to move up. But until that happens, they're not forcing it, they're staying patient, and they're playing smart.
Point.
Yeah, that's good. And the second point, so Staksrud has cut the Sock lead in half. 4 straight for Jack, 2 for Staksrud. It's game on here in game 3.
2-4. Point.
So a game of runs here, these first 7 points.
3-4. Out. Point.
Another late call or late recognition of a call from one of these two players. This time it was Fed.
Side in game 1.
4-4.
Both players working over the officials best they can, and Jack gets a bit of a break. So maybe that suffices there for not calling the challenge.
Right, dare I say a deserved break. I mean, you had the wrong call from Fed on that out ball, so gets a little net cord to get a little justice in the world.
4-4.
Down the line, it's good for Sock. Jack Sock talked about how golf is not just a hobby, but a second love. Loves an afternoon on the course. Jonah prepares him
5-4.
for moments like this. Bring some calmness. Oh, oh, oh.
Side out.
What a rally, and Fed deserved every bit of that point. He had to do so much work to stay alive. 3 or 4 shots that looked impossible, and did enough work that eventually Jack made the mistake.
Now, I know Sock is a great athlete, but a guy this size just simply cannot run around the court like that too many times in a match. I mean, he is going to physically pay for it, and you can just feel it right now by looking at him.
Right, I can't tell if this is just fatigue or if he actually strained something there, something more, or maybe a possible cramp after the shot. We'll look at this rally again because it was incredible. I mean, first, the no look and get grab there to the other side of the court, and here's a look at this. See if we see any grimace from Sak. As he stepped back, he did immediately go to that left hip, that left quad. We'll see if he's all right.
Sak's hip has been bothering him since Virginia Beach, and I think he possibly may just have re-aggravated it there. Crowd cheering him on. And of course, it's going to hurt a little more when you don't win the point. And hopefully Jack can continue here.
4-5. Point.
And not what he was looking for on the return. So we are tied at 5. And now,
5-5.
can the 6 seed shake this off?
He's going to really have to rely on that right there, that shot-making ability, because you can tell his movement has slowed down. He's moving left to right a little slower than he was earlier. If he can keep doing that, ripping that forehand and putting Fed into tough spots, he'll keep winning points, but he needs to be very careful because you can tell not feeling great.
That's going to sail just a bit. Sak has that electric forehand, so if anybody can do it, he can.
5-5. Point.
Tough return there. Staksrud will retake the lead, and that'll take us to our end chain. Competitive drive would decide to do in this situation.
6-5.
And now Fed to serve with a 1-point lead.
Point.
It's so tough because Jack Sak, I mean, what we saw from him in that second game, dare I say that was gold medal form. That comeback he was making, that elusive gold medal that he is still chasing in singles. He looks like he has it today.
Oh, what a shot by Fed. His best of the match, and that's going to do it. Jack Sak will decide to retire. He gave everything and more, but Fed stacked. So we just witnessed the 6th match ever in the series history of Federico Staksrud and Jack Sak. Fed has taken 4 of those. Sak won. Jack pushes Fed nearly the distance. Incredible rallies on both sides. But during one of them, Sak injures himself, and Fed is all gas, no brakes the rest of the way. Sak retires, and Staksrud now moving on to the semifinals. Great match by both of these competitors, and Federico Staksrud joins us right now, the number 2 seed in this tournament. Fed, congratulations, man. That was an incredible match. Both of you guys going at each other. Great respect, I know, on both sides. Take us through that match, though. Game 1 doesn't go your way. You bounce back in game 2. Just what do you think was the climax of that match?
I mean, first of all, you know, hate to win this way. I mean, hopefully he can recover fast. It's, you know, I always said it, having Jack out here with the, you know, the Pickleball Tour. He's just one of the greatest sports, you know. He's so famous and so good for us. I hope he recovers fast. And yeah, just I think I just stay grinding out there, and I gave a shot to myself, but honestly, I didn't deserve that one. He was playing better than me. He was overpowering me. He was finding my backhand. I definitely didn't deserve that one, but this sport, sometimes you get away with that. And I found I played a great point, being match point down, and then I think that was the best point of the match was when he got injured, which is a shame. But yeah, hopefully he recovers fast.
Fed, coming out of game 1, going into that second game, were you making any concrete changes? I heard Jack talking about maybe you were serving a little bigger, you were adjusting how you were moving around the court. What were those changes you made as you headed into that second game down by 1?
Yeah, no, in the first game, I didn't play bad. I just, you know, I had some volleys that I should have finished, and he hit some amazing shots. And when he's playing good, it's honestly really hard. I mean, his forehand is probably one of the best, and it's so tough to pass him. He's, you know, really big up there, and but honestly, I gave myself a chance. I was like, okay, he's playing great. I'm just gonna tried to keep playing my best. I wasn't in a really good mental state in the first game. I tried to change it out a little bit and be like, it is what it is. Try to work hard and see what happens. And yeah, unfortunately, what happened in the third game, but I think it was going to be a really good match, no matter what, you know.
Well, that mental state you mentioned, it's something everyone out here knows what that feels like, to be playing badly and to be in your head a little bit. Do you have any strategies that you use to get yourself in a better position, like you said, to get out of your head?
Yeah, sometimes, you know, like I'm playing bad and, you know, like you always want to keep giving your 100% and, you know, you remind yourself, you know, all those practice hours, all those hours that you're working hard, they are for these moments. So when you're out here and you're not doing that, it's kind of like you're wasting everything. So just, you know, give your 100% and give yourself a chance.
Well, Fed, congratulations. We'll see you in the semis again.